The last thing I expected pulling up to my lakeside cabin was some stranger kicking back on my porch swing, shirtless in flip-flops, chugging iced tea like he'd lived there forever. But there he was, yapping on his Bluetooth as if it were his daily grind. I stepped out of my truck, shielding my eyes from the midday blaze. "Hey, can I help you?" He barely flinched, just turned real slow. "You must be the neighbor." "Name's Ryan. This is my spot now." My blood froze. "No, buddy, this cabin's been in my blood since my dad snagged it in '85 with his mill paycheck. It's mine." He chuckled, actually laughed, and rose up lazy. HOA head said it was abandoned, reassigned it. Mom handled the details. "Your mom?" That's when it slammed me. Ryan, son of Susan Grant, the neighborhood tyrant running the Willowbrook Lake Association. She'd handed my family's haven to her spoiled kid. I didn't blow up. I backed off, drove a couple blocks to the HOA office, and ordered fencing supplies. 3 hours later, with a truckload of gear and a crew, I started erecting a massive black steel barrier not just around my place, but slicing through the road and hugging their building's side. By the time Susan burst out, screeching about her flower bed getting drilled, half the posts were in. "What the hell are you think you're doing?" she shrieked. I smiled cool. "Securing what's mine." She turned purple, arms waving. "You can't trap our HQ." "But I waved my blueprints filed years back." "Actually, I can." The auger roared again, pounding steel that vibrated their walls. She hissed, "You'll pay for this, Mr. Lawson," before stomping off. I whispered to her back, "No, Susan, you will. Let me take you back. I'm David Lawson, 54, retired logger from Evergreen, born right here in Colorado's peaks. Dad bought this cabin in '85. It's packed with Echo's tools he shaped, walls we grandkids etched. After he died, it became my retreat. When the HOA popped up 2 years ago to protect values, I shrugged. But Susan? Botox bulldozer and blazers, always courtroom ready. She nitpicked. Quiet hours from nowhere, fines for non-standard parking. I waved hello, believing kindness tames beasts. Wrong. Last winter, I flew to Washington for my brother's heart, surgery gone 5 months. Locked up tight, taxes paid, asked pal Tom to eyeball it. Back in town, Tom looked twitchy at the diner. "Weird guys furnishing your cabin. Figured you rented." "Nope." Then Ryan. Now, watching this fence rise like iron fury, I knew kindness had limits. People peg you weak for being quiet, but we knowed everything. That night, as the crew packed, a dark SUV rolled up. Guy in shades knocks. "Cease and desist from HOA." "On what?" Before he answers, Ryan erupts from the cabin, hammer waving. "You can't steal this." Mom swore it was mine. He yelled it loud, admitting he knew it wasn't. The server smirked. Neighbors heard. Game changer. Morning brought HOA brass banging the fence. Violation. Susan redrew lines. Cabin's Ryan's now. I flashed my certified survey, county fresh. This says otherwise. They blustered, threatened court. But I prepped. Updated title, filed against fraud months prior. Susan's eyes screamed storm. Met Paul, my lawyer buddy, at the grill. He slid docs, forged quitclaim in your name. Illegal as sin. Stomach dropped. Susan faked my sig. She's done this before. Paul leaned, bet on it. I scanned Dad's old sketches, copied receipts, photos dropped anonymous packets in mailboxes. What if your home vanished while aiding kin? Next could be you. Chaos erupted. Susan raged at her gate. Who's spreading lies? Neighbors whispered. That eve, Ryan stumbled lakeside, bottle in hand. Sobbing on my swing, didn't know. Mom said it was legit. I offered water. You can't undo her mess, but you can stop enabling. He tossed the bottle. I'll testify. But Susan escalated, motioned to condemn my fence as hazard, restraining order claiming threats. Then she targeted the assessor who'd clear my deed. Desperate. I'd pulled HOA finances embezzlement galore. Held it back. Nightfall. Cabin broken in, drawers trashed, knives gone, Dad's World War II medal stolen. Get out or else gouged in pantry. Knees buckled. Who robs memories? Drove to Sheriff Wade, old high school chum. Laid it out. HOA's aggressive lately, he muttered. B&E's criminal. Slid a flash drive from Ryan's car. HOA Susan 2022. Plugged it. PDFs of fraud, shells, forgeries. Didn't rush. Hosted potluck, no permits. 60 showed. Sunset. I revealed prints. HOA's stealing our dues. Gasps. Susan shrieked lies. But neighbors rose. Find me for a feeder. Tow my ride sick abed. She fled. Dam broke. That night, orange glow. Boathouse ablaze. Flames devoured Dad's last photo. Susan wanted me erased. Called Paul. Filed charges. Met Ryan at station. He spilled. Susan bragged fraud. Promised cabin if he played along. Make it hard for him. Sheriff opened probe. Ryan got immunity. Neighbors helped rebuild boathouse. Mrs. Harlow gifted Dad's old pic. Can't burn hearts. Emailed evidence community-wide. Petition booted Susan. She countersued. Defamation, theft. Paul laughed. She's drowning. Tires slashed, squirrel nailed with note. Old timers out. Snap pics, cams up. Found HOA, shed open. Files of fraud. Expansion plans, more cabins targeted. Mine was test. Sent away news. As it, what that bullshit. Ryan on cam. Mom lied. I won't hide. Fence down next morn. Knife pinned warning. Last chance. Doubled down. Shared all with Emily Carter, state auditor/journalist. Late wife's pal. Deeper than Susan land grab ring. She dug. Traced to shady devs. Watched from Tom's. Hooded thugs with gas. Crowbar. Floodlights. Cops cuff him. Susan's bow. Fake contractor. But knife vanished inside. Found hidden panel. Folder of ring blueprints. Bribes. Officials checked. Emily ad nation weit. Quit man topless Korruption. Susan arrested. Board quit. Governor thanked me. Invited to ethics council. Neighbors rebuilt. Turned HQ to library. Weeks later, dark SUV Mr. Ellis, state receiver, freezes all. Review, deeds no bias. But he tied to devs converting lakes to resorts. Windows smashed, note, stop questions. Found Susan's dev letter. Fenced HQ again wider, trapping Ellis's SUV. He raged, illegal. My land. News viral. Emily exposed Ellis's bribe memo. Suspended, escorted out. HOA dissolved. I had new council service, not power. Refinished cabin, hung Dad's pic sign, respect builds walls. Ryan dropped check for damages. Framed at debts beyond cash. If an HOA stole your roots, would you fence their empire? Are HOAs protectors or tyrants? Should they even exist? Drop your hot takes below. Did I go too far? Like if this fired you up, comment your story, and subscribe for more real-life battles that flip the script.